Okay, this is my 2005 Subaru Forester. It's got about 123,000 miles on it. I bought it as a project car, and it's almost finished. I just bought it as an extra beater. I've got this sedan and minivan over there. And I bought it as an extra all-wheel drive car to have for the winter and that kind of thing. It runs absolutely perfect. When I bought it, it had been totaled by an insurance company because somebody had backed into it right here in the middle, and it had just pushed the hood back about this far and broken the grill. But I guess its value was enough that and it had cracked this headlight. And I guess its value was enough that it wasn't worth it for an insurance company to fix it. So I put a brand new hood on it, replaced the grill, and put in 2 new headlights was pretty much all I had to do. Just in terms of fixing it up, I put it on all brand new brakes. That's new rotors, new brake drums, new pads. I actually had to put a caliper on the right front and replace both rear wheel cylinders. It's in really good shape in terms of the body and inside. The only spots on it, there's a bit of rust right here around the edge. I'd already sanded this off once and it's been setting out a little bit, so it's just got some surface rust back on there. That just needs to be filled in, and sealed. And then there's one little spot on the other side, but other than that, everything on it works. And like I say, it runs perfect and drives great. Engine doesn't make any noise, it doesn't smoke, it doesn't use any oil. I just honestly am done spending time working on it. I originally bought it to try to make some money on it, but that's not gonna happen anyway. So I'm just trying to sell it for not lose too much money on it and get it out of my driveway basically. So I'm asking $3,000 for it. I've got about $3,500 in it already. The only things you would have to do to finish it, it's got a hole, small hole, but it does have a hole, a leak in the exhaust pipe, which I have a brand new exhaust pipe already purchased. I just haven't installed it yet. That would come with the car. And the air conditioner compressor is locked up. I've got a brand new not a brand new, I have a used but good air conditioner compressor for it too that would need to be put on. I could put that on for you if you don't feel comfortable doing that yourself. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I also forgot to mention that I put a brand new radiator and air conditioner condenser on it because they were slightly bent when it looked like somebody had backed into it with a trailer hitch and just pushed this one part back in, like like a high hitch had just hit it right here. The bumper wasn't even scratched. The bumper's original and still on there. The fenders are all original. The only thing I replaced body panel wise was the hood. So anyway, if you're interested in picking it up and finishing it yourself, you can save probably $1,000 over what this would cost you. I think it's worth about $4,000. It's when it's all good. Like I say, I've got the only 2 parts that still need to be replaced will come with the car. All you would need to do is install those 2 parts and put the rust. If you wanted, you could leave, you could spray some paint on the rust and just leave it if it's just going to be a beater. But if you want to fix it up, make it look nice, you could do that. Now, I haven't even, with the exception of the hood, I haven't even polished the paint or anything. And the paint, I think, is going to look really good once it's cleaned up and polished. And the inside's super clean. The only real area of wear on it, it's got this like sort of fishnet material on the seats, and it's super clean, but it's worn. It's worn right here and worn right here. It's not a hole. The material is, you can see right there, but this fishnet stuff that's on it is worn there and there. But the rest of the interior all looks super, super good, really clean. It's got a little bit of black stuff. That's where I set the floor mat on it. I'll have to wipe that off. But otherwise, it's really good and clean. Like I say, runs perfect. If you've got any questions about it, let me know. Pretty firm on the price. I'm going to lose $500 on it as is. if I fix the rust and install those two parts, I'm going to ask $4,000 for it. You would have to still get the rebuild inspection done on it. It's $150, and that's it. That's all you'd have to do to, I think it's $125 actually. You'd have to do that to get it titled, but it's totally ready to go. Like I say, the rebuild inspection only involved the hood and the grill and replacing both headlights. So totally good to go there. Just let me know if you're interested in picking it up. Thanks.